Hey girl, hey! Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jensine, aka Jungle Nabs. Today we've got the November Boxycharm box, and I figured, you know what, we can do a try-on video. I can tell you how I feel about some of these products. Now, to be honest, I'm really curious if some of these products are good for the everyday kind of makeup girl that's going to work, going to school, just trying to do some simple but efficient looks. So we're gonna see what's in the box. Now, I do have some side points to talk about today. If you guys like my foundation, which I am feeling, I just busted out my CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation for the first time in probably like maybe like 2 months, something like that. And I mean, I love this, but you know, here's the thing. New foundations come out and I just end up trying new ones because I want to let you guys know if they're good. And then sometimes I go back to my old favorites and I was like, God, why did I stop using you? It just looks like so flawless. I can't even say enough good things about it, and it's transfer proof, which actually leads me into my next little point. I did use the ColourPop foundation over the weekend, and if you guys follow me on Instagram, it was my birthday, hey! So I went and I did a brewery tour, and it was like an all-day brewery tour, and I wore that foundation all day. Oh my God, you guys. I was wearing a sweater that had like a cowl neck to it, you know, and at the end of the day, literally foundation was like all over the cowl neck. I was so embarrassed. I was like, okay, you know what? During this winter cover-up season, I'm not going to be wearing this. I might wear it on camera for you guys, but not like when I'm out and about, just because I can't be covered in makeup. So I wanted to give you guys some updates on those two things. And now without any further ado, let's get to talking about some of these products. Okay, so in the Boxycharm box here, they give you this little pamphlet and it lets you know all of the stuff that's in this month's box. And the theme here is Gold Digger, which is very cute. So you can see we've got about 5 items here. Now the first one here that I want to talk about this is the tweezers. So I actually used this today. I was just cleaning up right underneath my brows because, you know, they needed a little bit of help there. And I will say I do like that it's double-ended. You've got the bigger chunk here for like, you know, just pulling out a lot of hairs at a time. And then the smaller one for the more refined hairs, maybe when you have fine, you know, hairs that grow right under the brow. They're really nice for picking them out. And it did a really great job. I think my brows look nice. It wasn't like, you know, super hard to grasp the hairs because that can happen with some tweezers. So I do like them. And I believe originally they do retail for $12. So the next one that I want to talk about is this set of eye brushes, which is super cute for the holidays. This is from Luxie. I have a lot of their brushes already, which I love, so I'm excited to try some of these. Now, this is the premium synthetic handcrafted brushes here. So they give you 4 brushes right here, and I love the packaging. It's like such cute gold sparkles, really nice for the holidays. I'm gonna read to you what kind of brushes these are. Now they have a 141 mini round brush, which is perfect for smudging and smoking out your lower lash line, which I love to do. Now you also have a tapered, this one right here, and it lets you effortlessly blend your crease color. That's interesting, I like that. You also have the mini angled brush, which lets you blend out harsh lines or pack on cream products. The mini angled brush, that's this one right here. And we have the mini angled, which can add a pop of color to your brow bone or precisely place color on the crease. And I do believe this is it here. So just an FYI, that brush set is $21 normally if you're not getting the box. Now I'm going to be using the brush set with the Ace Beauty. This is the Grandiose palette, and I took a peek at this because you guys know I'm an eyeshadow junkie, and I really think that these shadows are super gorgeous. Let me take this part off for you guys so you can see. great for every day. I mean, look, it's not a palette like you've never seen something like this, but if you like warm tones, I don't think I ever get tired of them, then I think that you're probably gonna like this. So let's see what kind of look we can create. It's gonna be definitely daytime friendly. And the palette's like $25 normally, so let me go ahead and add my eye base, and I'm gonna put some powder under my eyes to catch fallout, and we can get started with this look. Alright, so we are all primed and ready to go. I've used my Fenty eye primer on my eyes, and in this Ace Beauty little palette here, I'm going to open it up and I'm going to go into this color right here. It's called Clove, and I'm using this fluffier blending brush. It's a bit smaller than I would normally use, but that's okay. I want to test this out and see how it fares for you guys that are considering if you want to use it for your everyday makeup. So this is such a pretty shade. It's so pretty, but honestly I don't think I would use this brush unless I wanted to pack more like dense color. But for your first kind of transition color, it's a bit too much, a bit too harsh. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over this with a fluffier blending brush. So I really like that. I think it looks very pretty. I will say that I wish the palette had a mirror, because it doesn't. It's just this nice design. Just because when I travel with palettes or in the mornings when I'm trying to do my makeup, I just like to be able to like look really quickly and just, you know, work, but I don't want to have to like bring out my big mirror and stuff like that. I know it's a really small detail, but I'm just saying I like it when palettes have nice mirrors in them. Okay guys, so don't be mad at me. I literally just finished my eye look and realized I wasn't even filming the whole thing, but I didn't want to start from scratch because I really like how this looks. I am going to summarize what I used. So right after that transition color, I went into this color here, Poppy, to deepen up the crease. Then I went to, for the brow bone, I did this color, Jasmine, and that's what you can see right there. It actually looks really pretty. I was a little surprised about how it would look on my skin tone, but I think it really complements it. Then for the lid color, I used Myrtle right here, and it's such a beautiful kind of like coppery orange look. I think it's super pretty. I'm also really keen to use Primrose the next time I use this because I love me a good bronzy eye. And then for the inner corner, I used Jasmine as well. And I think that really complements my skin tone too. I think it looks like a very cohesive look. I don't know if this might be too bold for every day, but I wanted to use as many colors as possible. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take this color, Cinnamon, and smudge it along my lash line. I mean, I don't want to make it too bold, but this is just how it ends up. You think you're gonna do a simple look, you know, and then you end up getting carried away. Now, to be honest with you, I don't know that I like the mini round brush for smudging underneath my eyes, just because I don't think you have as much control as if you used a flat brush for smudging, you know what I mean? But it still works. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some mascara and some lashes, and then I'm gonna be right back so we can get to the next product. Okay, so I'm back, and you know what? I was like, since we're trying to do an everyday look, I know this might not be an everyday look now, but let's go ahead and skip out on lashes. So I want to show you the mascara I used. This is the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. This was in last month's Boxycharm box, but I really like it. I know I have like super short baby lashes, but I think that they did a great job because they curled them. If you have like medium to long lashes, you'll probably get them to look like falsies with this mascara, but I think it did a pretty good job, and that way we can all appreciate my liner a little bit more because I have hooded eyes. It's not the same as drawing liner and regular different types of eyes or whatever. Hooded eyes are the hardest to make the wing look actually sharp. Like, this is the best I can do, really. Let's move on to the next product. This is the CoverGirl Glitter Drops. And I was looking at the instructions, and it says that you can put them under your makeup, you can put it in your foundation, in your moisturizer to give you some glittery glitz. This is a beautiful product. I'm just gonna swatch it on my hand for you. And as you can see here, it's one pump right there. And Cover FX like plays zero games with their pigments, okay? Like, they're like, look, you're gonna get what you're paying for. I don't think that I would honestly put this in my moisturizer, but I'm always down to use this as a base for my highlighter, although this looks quite pigmented, very glittery. Let's see what we can do here. Ooh, oh my God, this is like really beautiful. It's definitely a strong highlight though. Jeez. Okay, so that's quite the strong glitter highlight. Not suited for every day unless, hey, if you work at Sephora or Ulta or a makeup counter, this might be your everyday right here. Now, the next item in the bunch is the Bodyography Pro Makeup Brush Cleanser. So you get 2 fluid ounces of this. It does say that this costs $12 normally. Now I'm going to show you guys a clip of me using my bronzer brush, my cream bronzer brush with this brush cleanser, okay? Now, I have my own favorite cleanser and I was really interested to try this because this is obviously less expensive than the one I currently use. And to be honest, I mean, look at the performance of this. I followed the directions, I spritzed it. There was more than enough product on the brush for it to function as it should. And I just felt like it really did not get it done. As you can see right here, it is still very dirty. And I'm used to, when I use spray cleansers, I get the brush clean, okay? I usually use Playin Spirit. I just ordered it off of Amazon and it works wonders. If that's not available on Amazon, I use Cinema Secrets, which is the blue one. I don't like that one as much because it sometimes stains my brush. But anyway, you know, back to this cleanser. Just felt like it was not the business. Could definitely do without it. Of course, I'm curious. I want to know, how do you guys think this cleanser performed? Would you purchase it or would you use it if you received it in your Boxycharm box? Now, if you get Boxycharm, let me know if you're satisfied with the box that you got. Have you had the chance to play around with some of the items? Please let me know if you guys want me to continue doing these Boxycharm videos every month. So sorry, you guys, about the eye look. I'm like so sad that I lost that footage. But I would love to keep doing this for you guys if you'd like to see it. As always, I love you guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye!